Both of them are live.
Yes, I reported last week
I'm
about
merging. Now
that.
I'm going to check YouTube.
Give you an update.
Well, let's hear it.
Last week on this very show,
The
three of us
Yep,
were here
here it is
talking
live.
about the 9 testosterone boosting foods.
You got it there now?
So I took that to heart
got-
and
So
to
I
the grocery
handled it.
store. Yeah. I came away with some of the foods. So Jay,
and to the grocery
the
store.
most important one for me was beet juice and pomegranate, which are the two things I did not find. I didn't get my beet juice or my pomegranate. So
Well, I
and
realized
watermelon
that I
out
had
of
made a
season.
mistake and
Nah,
I did
You know,
not
it's really, really hard
dismiss
to,
it. And so I stopped it
to
first.
find actual
And,
pomegranates. I think you have to go to some kind of specialty store somewhere.
Yes. You'd have a health food store would provide
But
that.
this worked
I was at a
so-
regular grocery
so-
store.
and we got it
and
done in a timely
what happened
manner.
was all they have is this high octane, high sugar substance with pomegranate
Hey,
flavor.
it's behind
It's
me.
not going to do it.
We're
So
done. It's
anyway,
on.
the list was
So,
just to recap.
how
It was
did the meeting
pomegranates, beet juice, which I didn't find, and watermelon. But the others I found walnuts, garlic, kale, arugula, spinach,
Arugula?
and oranges with the peel, according to Steve-O Mickey McAllister. He says leave the peel on if you're a real man. So I did. I put that in the blender. This is the result. This is what you got here. You got
So they were
garlic,
both
kale,
there.
spinach,
So they were both there.
orange with a peel, and I ran out of walnuts. They were too good, and there weren't enough of them, so they're gone.
That's too nutty.
But I have something exciting to tell you.
Yeah.
Did they work?
Women wanted to know what estrogen boosting foods there are. And yes, by the way, I was angry yesterday, so I figured testosterone causes that. So I was angry, so maybe it's working, huh?
Right.
As far as the male member, we're going to get another report later. You know, that takes some time. I'm over 50, right? You know, we don't
Morning,
get too
Darius Matlock
personal,
and
but-
Larry Milton. We apologize
This
for
is a
such
43-minute
graphic
show.
language.
Yeah, it's a stream today.
The MM.
Friday. Anyway, that was the update from
Okay,
last
so
week. I
but this
did
one's got
come up with
43 minutes.
something
Dr.
for the
Paul's gonna
ladies.
be here at 10.
Oh, before I do that, if you don't mind, no plastic containers for men. That's recommended for the testosterone. Do not drink out of styrofoam or plastic. That's what they say. If it's hot and warm, it's even worse. It breaks down the testosterone. So the tea doesn't like it. Plastic, no. Drink from glass when possible. That's further research.
The
What about
testosterone doesn't like it. What'd you say? What
The
about
tea,
meth?
The testosterone.
What about metal?
Oh, I thought you said,
metal?
what about meth?
No,
I was
it
like,
shouldn't
what?
be. It's not a problem. I have heard aluminum, baking or cooking in aluminum.
Aluminium?
could contribute to Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
That's been known for many years.
Aluminium. I like it how like British
But
people
good
call
news for the
aluminum.
ladies about the estrogen boosting foods when you're ready.
Okay.
And thank you for letting me share. You guys are awesome.
I mean, who doesn't want to find out what estrogen boosters there are?
Hey, what's hilarious is there's 2 estrogen boosters on the testosterone list. There are 2 foods that overlap. Bonus if you guys can guess which 2.
Banana.
Well, banana wasn't on the list. Orange was on the list.
Was it?
Aren't you glad I didn't
Say banana. Yeah, got it.
So remember the testosterone list. If you like, I'll read it again. But 2 of
Yeah,
those.
read it out loud real quick.
All right, let's. Maybe
Testosterone
the
boosters.
audience. Maybe the audience has a comment about this. But 2 of these on this list also contribute to estrogen, as well. So it's walnuts, garlic, kale, arugula, spinach, beet juice, pomegranates, oranges, watermelon. What 2 also boost estrogen?
Garlic and watermelon.
Pomegranate and kale.
Because you got 50%. It's garlic. One other thing.
I was going to say walnuts.
It is. Jay is the estrogen specialist. I don't know how to say it.
So nuts increase your estrogen?
No, but they're bitter, and that makes sense.
I'll just say these 2
Oh,
gentlemen
sorry.
are currently single.
Yeah.
I'm not, so I didn't. It is,
You leaving that one alone, are you?
perhaps my significant other is watching.
Right.
She's probably planning her next strategy. So walnuts and garlic
How
are
do
the
you
two.
spell estrogen? Let's see. Estrogen?
Yes, ESTRO.
Sorry, ladies. I take that back.
Well, really, you can't take anything back technically. You can only clarify
Right.
because it's out there.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Rewind.
No. Well, oh, well,
It was
forgive
funny
me.
R-O?
to many people.
Well,
It's not always funny.
it's not always funny,
No.
but I was right.
G-E-N?
Being
So-
right is so important.
Estrogen?
Yes, ESTRGEN, like Estro and TROGEN. Not Trojan like horse, but or can we say prophylactic on this show?
I think so. I think you just did. Can't take it back now.
You guys having fun? It's Friday.
Come on now. That was funny what I said.
It was funny.
Joe
That's why
Katie says,
laughed.
I don't
You
know
got
why I'm up this early. Night shift, morning,
Oh,
y'all.
we're down to
sure
3
miss you guys.
viewers, so maybe it wasn't such a good
Okay,
idea.
so maybe it's not. it's
Well,
fine.
no, but we didn't really get up there real high yet.
Who might watch this later? This is the man juice. I was going to let you guys participate.
How long you been drinking it?
1
Just
week.
today? Oh,
One
for a week you've been doing
I
it.
did that right away.
Oh, okay.
Friday.
But take
afternoon.
it back.
Still, you don't know.
The
Except for the
results?
angry thing.
Oh, there's been a little bit of action.
Has there?
A little better than it was. Not significant, so I'm not bragging yet. But if
Right.
it gets better, I'll let you know. Because I ain't been that awesome in that category yet. So.
Right. It could have a placebo effect. in
Dude,
that
I'm
category.
55.
I don't know what category we're talking about. Can we be specific here? Because I'm not
Can
really
we?
sure. And I
How
don't want to be.
medical are we?
And I don't want to say
Are you talking
wait a minute.
about...
How mature are we? That's
Are
another
you...
thing.
Not very.
very.
Not very.
who wants that.
So,
I hope they're driving and smiling. That's all I
We're
hope.
just driving. and
Don't
smiling.
run into the people in front of you. Please slow down.
please, yeah. And if you do run into them, just be sure and let them know that we know some estrogen boosting
Make sure your
foods.
insurance is up to date.
I've got the estrogen list when you're ready, but it's your show, and you're talking about voting. We'll get into that, too.
No,
So
that's
garlic
just I
and
wanted to
walnuts, we
remind
know is on
everybody
there.
to remember to vote.
Absolutely. That's going to be on Wednesday for Democrats. All Democrats vote Wednesday, November 4.
November 4th.
Come out and learn. Come out to the farm, Rooster, and I'll give
I'm a
you
funny
some
guy.
beets and walnuts.
November
I
12th would
like
be
that.
better.
Who said that?
November 12th, do they count even
That
more?
would be Larry Melton.
Larry, you're a hero. You got beets and you got walnuts. And that's a good thing. Beet juice.
Now, aren't we supposed to know who wins the election on the 3rd?
Yeah, we're supposed to know that
technically, they could go on past midnight, so it could be. And typically, like last time,
Technicality.
it was about 1 a.m. when it was fully decided. What I had was an electoral map, and I have a prediction on that map. And I like that. Next segment, next hour, I'm going to be talking about the election. But it's exciting because I've got Trump in certain states that some people are mixed up on, and I've got Biden in a few states that some people are. So there you go.
Get out and vote.
There you go.
Either way, let them know
Get out
you're
and vote.
watching. Let
an
them know
important
that
one.
it's important to you, and let them know that you will vote again.
What I've said, and I said this downstairs, and I think it's a very good way to put it, is okay. Be sure that you actually support the person that you're voting for, and that
Yes.
you're not just against the other person.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And say
And
why.
that is non-biased enough. I
If
mean,
you
it
get-
goes both ways.
Well, you got to know why you're voting for somebody, not just against.
Yes. Exactly.
Did somebody? All right, Larry Melton. He says he's got beets. He's
There's
got
always one.
walnuts.
Is there one of these are up too loud?
Mine's pretty loud.
Well, we've also got the air. No, I don't think
So
Okay.
I'm like
Never mind. Anyway,
I'm not
sorry. I didn't
kissing
mean to
the mic.
change the subject.
It's too loud.
No, go ahead. You're all right.
All right, I've not been called all right. I've been called too loud.
Yeah.
I've been called late for dinner.
Loud
though we know it's not true.
pipes save.
They don't.
No,
Lipes?
they blow eardrums.
Yes.
Loud, pipes,
pipes
save
And
lives.
They
aggravate
don't
people.
save lives. They scare people and cause more problems. Just
Yeah.
keep your pipes at a regular level
Regular level pipes.
because they don't need to. You don't need to scare
Yep.
the you know what. Now here's the estrogen list. Are we ready for that, or is this?
We were going to talk about the election.
Yes, sir.
No, well, that's all right. No, we need the
Let's-
estrogen. I've had the
I'll just
estrogen
pop-
boosting foods
Well,
sign
don't forget
up
to-
on the deal.
Okay, I'll just get through this. Then we got our
Okay.
foods category, Estrogen, ladies, estrogen. You may want. Last week you typed it out. You ready?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. The first one on the list would be garlic because that overlaps with the other. Garlic is universally good for estrogen and testosterone.
Hang on a second. So garlic.
Garlic. Ready? Number 2 when you're ready. That would be the other one that overlaps is walnuts. Meaning testosterone boost is walnuts and estrogen boost is walnuts.
Yes.
And garlic.
And walnuts?
Walnuts. Then we'll get on to the other 8 that do not include the testosterone list.
Okay.
Here they are. Dried fruit.
Any dried fruit?
Yes, especially like apricots, but yes, dried fruit in general is good. It's funny because a lot of these foods I like, I'm
Yeah.
wondering, am I really hurting myself? Ready?
Yeah.
Green beans, black beans, and white beans. There's 3 categories. So green beans, black beans, white beans. Beans, good for your heart.
Beans.
I know I had to say it.
The more you eat, the more you fart.
Dried fruit. Okay, we got soy.
Hang on. Green beans,
Green
black beans.
black beans, and
Soy, which is also a bean.
well, we got white beans, black beans, green beans. They're
Okay.
racist beans.
Privileged
And,
beans.
Privileged beans. Beans that matter, and then there's the, what else can we say?
Sick beans.
What is the one?
Envious beans.
Green beans. Yeah,
Envious
Envious beans.
envious,
Have to
envious beans.
cause
Okay,
so much,
we got that. Okay, then you got peaches.
difficulty.
Or not
Yeah.
very experienced beans.
Peaches. I like peaches.
Right? Green.
Did
Yeah.
he say
I
it?
like that.
Green. Yeah, you greenhorn.
I like peaches too.
Peaches. Love peaches.
I've been working on listening better on
And-
this
and
show.
You
Have you?
treated
I'm
him
not
with
very
love
good at it yet.
and
Still
love
working on it.
and
Good luck.
Respect.
It's going to come at you from every
Evangelist
direction.
Matthew.
Twice.
Welcome to the party.
On the morning drive, where the hosts and co-hosts listen to one another
Where
What
does
were you
this happen?
saying?
without distractions.
Where am I?
Can you imagine a distraction-free environment just for you?
Right. Good.
So
There
we got
is no
peaches.
distraction-free environment. All I'm
Peaches.
smelling is
And then strawberries. So peaches and strawberries.
Yes.
Are we down? Soy
we
is
pleased
the
God in
number
all
9.
this.
Soy. More beans.
Soy, like tofu.
Okay, well, let's hope
More
their
beans.
prayers go
Soy.
the same way.
S-O-Y. Soy.
now.
the-
What do you say about their toes?
Now the
I hope
I'm
so.
listening to you.
Tofu. I'm trying to be funny.
Oh, okay. Insert laugh.
Did you say tofu?
Should we?
Yeah, he
well,
said-
I said tofu because
Soy.
soy can
Soy,
include
Shouldn't they
that.
call it? And who was it I was talking to? They say it really.
Tofu.
I think it's my friend Kevin, and
You
he
must say
says it
tofu.
in an adorable way. He's soy.
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 Soy. All right, last one on the list.
Yeah.
A bit controversial, but a lot of fun. Red wine.
Red
Red
wine.
So it could be any red wine, but there
Red
you have
wine.
it. The list of 10 for the ladies. It's an estrogen boosting list.
Yeah.
It is recommended that you.
What does
can
that mean if a woman's estrogen is boosted? How does that affect her?
That the estrogen is responsible for helping a woman act and feel like a woman.
All right,
You know,
well, let's see
remember
what
that song? Nah, 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 nah. I feel like a
You
woman.
did a great
Now that's
job.
that
She
brings us back into
wants-
politics, doesn't it?
She wants to feel valuable, but she has her strengths come forward.
really
What I
put
mean is, her best is represented here.
I wasn't nervous at all.
She doesn't compete in a negative way.
Best according to who?
According to the design that God created humans
You're welcome.
in their chemical makeup. So it's got a different chemical makeup for men
Stay
and women.
close to.
Right.
You like how I put that
No,
there?
I mean,
Check it
I
out.
feel a
Look.
little bit hungry, but
So
I'm
thank you for
Stay
asking.
close
yeah,
to
I'm not
me.
low on juice yet.
Oh, wow, you're going on with song lyrics and everything.
But will
Yeah.
it make her more stable emotionally, or does it affect the cycle? I mean, how do these
It
things
does,
affect
yes.
a woman?
Yes and yes. Check both of those boxes. So
Alright.
your
Love you.
estrogen
Does it make it more
will make a
emotional
very
or stable emotionally?
stable emotionally.
Stable emotionally.
Every woman, like every man, is different emotionally.
Yeah.
They have their own chemistry. They have their own
They have their go-to extreme
attitudes.
emotions.
Sure.
But
These
will
will
it
be
stabilize them?
managed better. Her cycles will be more regular and more specifically in line. It won't less complications when there's more estrogen. Just like with men,
What
more
about fertility?
fertility.
Does it
Absolutely.
affect that?
Yes, it does. But it's not. I'm not a fertility expert and saying this. If you eat these foods, you're going to have babies. I didn't say that, but it does contribute to that.
Contributes to the
This is something I was brought in clean here for you guys to sample if you want, because it looks weird, but it tastes pretty good.
Does it really?
It really does. I wanted you
Definitely
to
looks
feel
weird.
it's the grit. There's grit involved.
Ah, I like grit.
Pulp.
I like pulp. Pulp and grit.
So that's why I'm bringing this to you
Two of my favorite
guys.
things.
I'm doing a report, testosterone boosting, estrogen boosting. People were asking, and I don't know if there's any
How long are you
other-
planning to do this? Like a month or?
Yes, there's most things take 22 days to change habits. By the way, I lost 4 pounds doing
in
this
the week?
Yes.
So that's all you're consuming?
No. That's what's interesting. I found that very interesting.
Yeah.
That I
Well,
lost
yeah,
some-
testosterone does affect
lost-
your metabolism.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I learned just this week. Push hard, lift hard, and exercise hard. If you can run as fast as you can to your car or just do something during the day that makes you pant, that's going to boost your testosterone. If you lift something very heavy, that's going to do it. Any physical, really hard physical, doesn't have to be all the time, but just any time you get a chance, just do it. It doesn't have to be in the gym for hours, but
Right.
that boosts the testosterone.
Good.
And stay away from plastic.
Physically pushing yourself a little
Yes, physical
bit.
push.
And does that help women with estrogen?
No plastic
There's
testosterone.
nothing that I heard on that, so I don't know.
Winning Mike Crimper, Jimmy Pendergrass, David Holland, Jesse Rowland.
So many things to go into, but
Yeah, it's a lot.
it's a lot. This is just a very simple
Basic.
list, basic.
Chemistry.
On to the
Larry says, I have about 80,000 pounds of walnuts on the ground in my barn yard.
My dad has been picking up walnuts and selling them to the Hull place, so he might want to check in with Larry if he wants him to pick up some. Dad's eager to do that. He's got a container.
He's got 4 90-foot rows of beets
Wow.
on the ground. Oh.
He's got you beat.
Nah.
Beets.
Womp, 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 womp.
Remember what we talked about?
He said-
testosterone
You need to
That's
dig
why
them up
He was
today.
going up with that.
and walnuts.
Yes, that's why Larry was bringing that up. Good
Yeah.
man.
So, I'm really kind of in a goofy mood today
No.
because 12-hour shifts and not
Oh.
much sleep. So, I'm a little sleepy.
Oh, dude. Would you like a pillow?
You know, if I put my head on a pillow, I'd fall asleep.
Put your head on my shoulder.
Now the
Man,
beets are
mhm.
juice, beet juice, right?
That's the best. The real beet juice. Beets themselves would be fine, but not in a can.
What does the
necessarily.
beet juice
Well, I got
concentrate?
these. Do
that
these
is
help?
not- like how many beets would you have to eat to get some beet juice?
Well, it doesn't take much. Your urine and your
These
teeth
are beets.
turn red when you consume beets. My brother grows them in our mouths and everything's
Pastor Rod,
red
welcome
after
to
just
the
eating
party.
one beet.
one beet.
Yeah. All it takes is a little swig. The guy that was promoting this says 1 swig a day on beet juice, just a big swallow.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Not like drink it all the
Like a
time.
shot glass.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Like knock it down. Who says yuck?
I do.
I thought that was coming in from our constituency.
Our
How-
constituents.
what is our listenership?
Freedom is
viewership
like
thing?
love. The
Do they
more
like
you
beets?
give to others,
we-
the more you have.
Talk about things that reduce estrogen and reduce testosterone. Are the things that can knock them down, knock them out? Like an insulin.
Well, there is the refined sugar will do that.
Refined sugar
It
knocks
also-
them out, knocks it down.
It also creates a condition where cancer thrives.
I think
This is according to medical professionals, not according to me. I'm just talking,
I
hearing,
about said progressive liberalism.
continuing what they say.
I'm sorry. That's funny to me. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. It was going to be a political
If I had worked all night, I would be funny too.
I'm not. Am I irritating you?
You'd
No?
be funny.
Okay.
You're funny anyway.
I'd be funny too.
Yeah.
Funny looking.
I think that one thing that ruined me, I'll just be candid, in the man department that took away some of my man was setting that dang cell phone in my lap while I'm driving. I think the vibes.
You think cell phones, the
I think those
vibrations,
suckers? Yes, I've heard
might
this.
cause stimulation
they
and
ruin-
desensitize the nerves.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yep.
I
I'm
keep
gonna
mine
wear
in
that
my
baby
back
in my
pocket.
Back pocket now.
Cancer feeds off sugar, Mike Kremper says.
Yes,
My health coach.
I would agree.
And that's refined sugar. What about natural sugars? But I mean, I know your
Aren't
body,
natural
your
sugars
body,
good?
your body processes them exactly the same. Just like if you drink alcohol, your body processes it as sugar.
That's why a cup of honey can replace a cup of sugar in any.
There'd be a
any-
list with strawberries on this list. There'd be a list of peaches, but it doesn't mean you eat them all the time every day. It could be regular, but not constant.
No, that's true. I mean, but
Overdose of any-
strawberries are delicious.
That's according to many people. You're right.
Yeah.
So do the bees agree.
What you need to do is cut open a peach and stuff a strawberry in it.
What's
You like
gonna
take the pit out
Twist
and
a
shove
peach.
and put a strawberry inside of it, and then
So
like
when is
duct
all
tape
this
it back
happening?
closed, and then you've
Because
got a
Larry
peach
said he had a
strawberry.
truck to help and
Yeah.
trailer to
Did you
help us
just make
move.
that up?
Yes.
And I said, well, me and
That's
Matt
tired-
are probably gonna
that's
do this
tired,
in
but
the
it's
last
good.
week for the actual
What do you mean tired?
studio equipment.
That's a
But
12-hour
they're
shift.
gonna need
That's a
truck and
12-hour
trailer to
shift.
move all
That's a
that.
An apple a
12
day
hours.
keeps the doctor away.
And that
Well,
would
that
be
also
our
depends on your
option.
aim.
We don't- I don't
So,
And the
um,
doctor. If your doctor's
So I
married
said
to
I
you,
would know
it may not
tomorrow.
keep him away.
That's
You
true.
know when? Does anyone- Oh, I
You know,
thought
the
that
vitamin
was
C
part
in
of it.
apples is really good for you. Vitamin C, period, is good for you. Vitamin D is important. That's what we get from
Oh,
sunlight
man.
and I think some milk and stuff. Like
And Jim was okay.
when it's really, really cloudy, if you start feeling like all kind of like depressed and stuff like that, it's good to get some vitamin D supplement because that helps with depression. It helps with your appetite. It helps with a lot of stuff.
I didn't realize how much I'd missed the sun all this last week or two until it came out last night.
Yeah.
The sun came out and it just felt
Oh,
good.
yes,
I wasn't even
yes.
in the sun. I just
My
could
mood,
see
as
it.
I mentioned, was really negative yesterday morning. It had been several days of rain. When the sun came out, my mood did noticeably change.
Yeah.
I'm like a vampire.
Everything
with the weather.
brightened right
Yeah.
up.
Stay
You
away
could
from
see
the
it
garlic.
because it was wet.
Says again, not meant for vampires.
I did consume garlic this morning.
I love garlic. I eat
am
garlic on everything almost
proud.
except for my feelings and stuff.
Can
And
they see
I
this?
think that they will be
This
back.
is a mix of kale.
He says it's tasty.
It's garlic. It's orange.
It
with
looks
the
like the
peel.
bottom of my
prospect
boot.
of doing this from
It
your
would
home.
actually taste better than the bottom of your boot.
Probably.
But I want
Well,
you to
they
know that's
can,
the
but they're gonna
testosterone.
have
He's
to
told us
boost.
that he
understand
said
what
it
we
tastes
do
good.
in order
I
to
brought
do
it
that.
for you
Hey.
to sample in whatever container you
I think he said
prefer.
remarkably
They-
good.
I
Don't
Not necessarily remarkably.
if
It's
that's got a lot of
gritty,
fruit, if that's
gritty.
got fruit juice
Gritty,
in it,
it's
I
gritty.
can't have it.
It does
Oh.
not. It has water. It has a couple of blueberries sprinkled in, but those are blueberries, the whole. No juice. None of that.
What did the
I'm sugar free on this. There is an orange in there.
what did the strawberry say to the blueberry?
I don't
Breathe.
Oh, because they're blue. That's
What did the
good.
What did the grape say whenever it got stepped on?
What?
Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
Callister?
Oh, I got to blow away from the mic.
Don't forget to like and share these videos with your friends.
Don't
If you
forget
know
to
somebody would be interested in our content, share it with
Yeah.
them personally.
like
Don't-
if you're having issues with estrogen levels.
Don't forget
is a
to
good
like
show to
and
share.
share your friends with your videos.
Yes.
Yeah,
Does
that too.
make sense?
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Share your friends.
Yep.
And share your videos.
Larry said I had peaches and cottage cheese for breakfast. Now my mom eats cottage cheese and peaches. I wasn't a fan of that, but I think strawberries and
Bananas.
and cottage cheese would be very, very tasty.
I'm not a cottage cheese
Where's my
fan,
wallet?
so I'm
Well,
gonna have to
I like cheese of all kind.
take the
except for
second
blue
door
cheese.
on the left.
Those are moldy crumbles, essentially. That's what blue cheese is, right? Moldy
Blue
crumbles.
cheese is mold,
Yeah.
and it's actually pretty good.
See, I never. I mean,
It's
you
a
know,
very specific mold, though.
specific.
Yeah, it's not just any mold.
penicillin. No,
No.
That's bread
What's-
mold.
That's
bread
bread
mold.
mold.
Okay.
Yeah.
There
Rye
are
bread
different
mold.
types of mold.
Rye bread
Different
mold
species.
is a hallucinogen. I heard. Like if
someone said they were allergic to penicillin.
that's
and-
not good.
For what?
Therefore, they were susceptible to certain kinds of molds as well, according to their doctor.
Any of the psyllins,
Okay.
you would say. Now
So
I'm
I
not
had,
a doctor though,
I got
but
you
I
But
would
you
say
play one on TV.
back in the day, if they didn't have penicillin, they would give them a slice of moldy bread,
Sweetwater.
right? Back in the way older times,
the only
whenever
address that I
penicillin was
had.
first discovered.
That was really nice in the orphanages too.
Yeah, yeah. They didn't get real sick there.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
So yeah, I get. I didn't, it was
It's
the
a
only
real
address that I
grueling
had that I knew
experience.
would be safe.
Grueling.
Put gruel Do you know what gruel is?
It's like cream of wheat, right?
Cream.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think our energy on this particular conversation just dropped.
Oh, that
Like 5-7.
my energy
degrees.
has been completely dropped since
So
I
feel
got
the
it.
need to put a little Friday into your highway.
What's this?
A little highway, because this is the morning drive. Don't forget to vote. Tell you what.
Do not forget to vote.
You
That
know
is
what?
Tuesday, coming up
I
Tuesday.
did.
If you have a mail-in vote, and you're
Too late.
still, it's too late to send that in. So if you send it-
79 million voters already, and it's 4 days until the election.
Oh my!
79
Yes.
million?
It just came out this morning.
That's what, a third of the.
Well,
That's,
a
half
lot.
of them are half
that's
of them
more than any election
According
we've
to
had.
Joe Biden.
half of them are the same guy.
Isn't that
You know, half of them are for.
isn't that more than we've had in any election
It's
so
huge.
far?
There are many.
Huge.
All right, here's what's big in Florida.
Now, where did you hear this? Is this true?
This was
All right,
on
I'll see you
mainstream
soon.
media. I was on a station this morning. Okay.
Does
here's
this
what
all
they
have
said.
to be moved then?
More voters are turning out in Florida
This all have to be
for
moved then?
Biden that are voting
This
absentee
stuff?
mail-in. More voters are turning out in Florida for Trump that are voting in person early.
So
oh no.
Many, many more.
yeah, this is going to be. This
oh
is
my
a,
goodness.
This is a crazy time.
Oh my goodness.
I know. If you think about it too much, it'll give you like really bad
Yeah,
anxiety.
so don't get all. But yeah, there's a tidal wave coming.
I didn't know they were allowing the mail-in ballots.
I think they do for certain people.
Now,
I
there's absentee ballots. I know they were legal,
yeah.
but you apply for those.
Yes.
But mail-in ballots, they allowed it.
usually just unplug this and just leave
I'm not the expert.
I'm not either.
So, don't know. Somebody help us.
Well, Barack Obama had put out a video saying, "Oh, I've been mailing in my vote for years.
Every year.
All you got to do is fill this out right here, put a stamp on it, and put them in the mailbox."
That's right. And then there's Donald Trump. Can I get him? It's going to be huge.
Huge. It's huge. Okay, huge.
It's good. It's great. Really
Doctor
good.
said I don't have DNA. I have USA.
You vote. It's really good. Really good.
Did
Vote.
he actually say that? I think that'd be great if he did.
DNA, USA. Yeah, I don't have DNA.
When
I
he
have
said
USA.
like whenever they check
Gotta
the
squeak.
progress on the COVID virus that he had, said doctors, said I had really strong DNA. I don't even actually have DNA. I have USA. Doctors say it's USA. Sounds about right. I can't do a good Don.
Man,
impression.
this is a throwback to the old days, but my baloney has a first name. Do you guys remember
It's
that song?
R-U-S-T-E-R.
It's like C-A-R-T-E-R. My baloney has a second name. It's like it's the Jimmy Carter thing.
M-A-Y-E-R.
Because Jimmy Carter has a way of messing up the USA. Was the childhood chant.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, that's the old school.
But yeah,
It's 1980.
for 65 and
76.
medical needs, the mail-in ballots. That's what Brenda Lane says. Thank you, Brenda. Gail Jones, welcome to the party. We're talking about don't forget to
Yeah, but
vote and
79 million.
estrogen boosting food.
There's
Sounds like a
300
lot.
million people in the United States. That's a third of the public.
Just sounds.
That's a third of the
It
public.
sounds overdone.
It can't be right.
Should I contact that station? Because I know the guy. I
If
don't
it's
think he's
79
responsible
million,
for
that's
that.
that's what is that
He didn't say that. The
That's a
national
quarter
news media said
of the
that.
public?
That's too many.
That's 1 in every 4 people have mailed in a ballot already.
That's too many.
1 in 4 people in the entire United States.
A lot of these
according
numbers,
to the census too. So that's not voting. That's men, women, and children.
a lot of these numbers, they haven't come together in reality. When they projected something last election cycle, it didn't really come about necessarily.
If there are 79 million mail-in ballots, this election will be fraudulent without a doubt.
Well, mail-in and in person. I guess you're voting in person in advance.
Even still, I don't think there's ever been
Yeah,
an
like,
election where
Mom and
1
Dad
in
are going to
4
vote early
people of,
today.
So you
1
can vote in
4 of
person.
everybody.
Yes, you can. Yeah.
That's 1 in every 4 citizens of the United
Doesn't
States
make sense.
have
Let me
voted
get a
already.
fact check on that. It caused me to doubt the national media.
Get out and vote, ladies and gentlemen.
How
Get out
can
and
you do
vote.
such a
Cast your
thing?
ballot.
Caused me to
It's
doubt.
so important.
It is
Yeah.
important. There are more votes coming in. Let's
I mean,
just
you
say
will
that.
never be able to have another election that is reliable
Ever
if
again.
there's 79 million votes already.
Huh, I missed a call from my mom.
You better
That's
call her
okay.
back. You always better call mom back.
Then there'll be what's the point?
Can I
Th-
call her
then
back on the air?
all that we cherish in this country is gone
Yeah.
All that we cherish. Well, no, don't
because
be
your
doom-
vote doesn't count.
can't be doom
If
and gloom.
79 million, that's a quarter of the population have already cast a ballot. That is not real.
Well, I mean, you
if
got to count
that's
all the
true-
deceased people.
Then this is
You
a
know.
fraudulent election, and our elections are done. It's over.
It's probably, most of them are probably deceased.
That does happen.
Oh, yeah. It's like, someone said, oh, well, my grandma voted for such and such.
Yeah.
I'm just
She probably
Googling.
did that, but she probably would have done it if she
I'm
were
looking
alive.
it up.
That's
too.
like every child under voting age, underneath
I'm
the
looking it
legal
up.
voting age. Every child in America.
Early voting hits 50% of U.S. ballots cast in 2016. Early voting has gone crazy, okay? This is what really happened. They've got so many early votes, more than 60 million, it's right here, pre-election votes have been cast, and that's 4 days ago. Yeah, 66 million and counting, NPR, CNN, Washington Post. You don't have to believe it. I'm just saying
But
it
that's
is
not
NBC.
just mail-ins. That could be
Early
that could be
voting
early
could
voting.
hit 100 million.
That's 20% of the population already cast a ballot.
That's according to all these media sources. I'm just telling you, it was 79 million.
And that's citizens, not voting age people.
That's a lot. Because people don't want to vote on
Because
voting
if we
day.
have 300 million people in the United States that are citizens of the United States,
But of voting age, you got to say.
a third of those aren't a legal age.
Morning, Jody Meyer.
So that makes it 200 million, and 60 million votes are already in?
79.
79 million votes.
Said 66 is already passed several days ago. So
We must have somebody
we've got
in the
some
office.
big
in-
news. This is big numbers.
Who's in there?
I'm not
Yeah,
saying
there
I
was
know.
a lady out there. I just
I
saw
don't
her.
wrap my head around it either. I'm just saying it's big. It sounds outlandish. Preposterous.
Preposterous.
Sounds like the number of COVID deaths. It's too many. But people are voting, okay? Let's look at the good side. People are voting. They're interested. That's what we want. We want people to vote. I guess there's a song said, who would we elect if none of us would vote? And I have the reverse. Who would we elect if all of us, eligible people, would vote?
Yeah.
I think it's a little better question.
I mean, I hope that's the case. I honestly do. I hope it is true.
sounds
but
like
I
it's
doubt
big.
it.
It sounds big regardless.
It sounds like an impossible number,
It does, but apparently it's bigger than what it was.
right?
We'll probably go with that. Bigger than it has been.
So, is that your guest?
Yes, hey. That's Melissa. That's my guest.
Hi,
Johnny
Melissa.
Rooster coming up at 9.
You can come on in the door here. We're live, but you can at least.
We are not intimidated by you, but you are intimidated by us. Welcome.
Now, who is Melissa?
Melissa, she's connected with the EF group that hosts students from other countries for the high school student exchange program.
Hi, Melissa.
Welcome. Early's perfect.
That's
That's
good.
all right.
That's how I do it.
You actually have a stack of chairs. Take that one, though. That's not stacked up. And be comfortable
We're almost done.
and be happy.
41.
Actually, Melissa's coming up. Johnny Rooster, Morning Mouth, going to talk about student exchange for the high school program
Exchange
student
students.
exchange.
from other countries.
Hey, that's awesome.
I grew up with a sister we had adopted from Korea, and what a great experience. She was 9. She didn't speak English. We actually adopted her into our home. Great experience.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, I've been working with other students from around the world down in Branson in tourism. Great experience. But a lot of good exchange programs for work and travel, for students in high school going through school year. Good stuff coming up. And at 9 o'clock hour, followed by election book by Greg Daniels. He wrote a book about how voters can win the election. Pretty cool book. Got an idea for presidential debates. Really fun. Coming up on 9.
Okay, so we have some stuff here.
I will shut up now. Let the morning
Some
dry.
some people can't even be in the same room with peanuts. I don't know where that came from.
Yeah, they're
We
highly
didn't mention
allergic.
them, but yeah,
Um,
they're not on the good list.
you can't trust the media, but you can trust a farmer to tell you the truth.
Okay.
Vote farmers are doing well. Vote farmers are doing well. The crop is good this year.
The
Thank
crop
you, Larry.
is good this year.
It's good.
LARRY, Larry.
Go
Good to see-
Larry. Is
Yeah.
Larry a farmer? Because he said
Yeah.
a lot of beets.
He is. He is a farmer.
Yeah, it would make a.
He farms with. He farms with. He has pigs and.
Wah,
cows.
wah, wah. Wee.
Just
Where's
like
your
that.
pig? Let me hear your inner pig. What do you do? I used to scratch my inner ear by going. This is the noisy section of our program. I don't know if you're even paying attention. My wife sits over there occasionally and does not listen in. So
Oh yeah. Well, she
she's on she's on Pinterest.
she does say every once in a while.
Does she?
Or
My wife's checking out Pinterest. She's like, "What are you talking about?"
Pinterest.
I thought you were following. I thought you were commenting on the show. Pig noises.
That's a good pig
Does
noise, right?
Larry raise pigs?
Is that a good pig noise?
Does he raise
Good pig noise.
livestock?
I could do my my Pumbaa, Timon and Pumbaa.
This is a throwback to the Disney days.
Yeah.
Of 90.
You ever you know that
97.
was it not? No, was it not?
Tell me more. 94. It's earlier. 95.
Why? When he was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. I went away from the mic because that'll blow you out.
That's pretty. Nice.
Hog.
I like the way he's.
I always thought they were just great balls of gas. What does he say?
And he
Got
said,
the stars.
"I always thought they were giant balls of gas burning."
And they're like, yeah, right.
He's like, "Pumbaa, with you everything is gas."
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Right.
Oh, the 90s.
Yes.
Good times.
Yes, the Z90s was
I
fun.
threw you a song title yesterday.
You did.
What was the song title?
1985 was just opening up the 1985 songbook, and the Dire Straits.
Dire Straits.
Right there. Brothers in Arms is the album, but So Far Away is the
Money
first
for nothing,
cut.
chicks for free.
Money for Nothing is the second track. First one, So Far Away, gives me chills because it's so lonely and it's so chill, but it's so dang cool to hear the groove. It's like, so far away from me. You got to hear that song.
Yeah.
It's just catchy.
This song is not a sponsor of the show in
1985.
any way, shape, or form.
I was 20 that year. That's just a golden 1985.
1985.
How old were you? 37?
I was 37 on a particular year.
1985?
I was 20 that year.
Oh, so I was only 17 years old.
Only 17.
I was 5. So
Super with me.
Gosh, I was 16.
Oh yeah, that's.
See, Mark Knopfler is the guitarist, and he just kind of gets in that groove. It's one guy describes it. I had to wipe the condensation off my screen on YouTube. That was so chill. That's a good way to put it. That's so chill. That music is so chill.
De-icer? Did you have to spray it with the de-icer?
Like,
Yeah.
man, if it's over hot,
Got an ice
just
scraper.
turn on Mark Knopfler, Dire Straits, and it gets cools the room.
Hey, the holidays are coming up.
Hey.
We're going to see that.
Hey.
Speaking of de-icer, remember when they were
Oh yeah.
had that spray? They were getting rid of all the ice and snow,
What?
and they had to stop it. What was that?
De-icer?
I can't remember what it was. It
All
was
the ice and snow on your vehicle?
on the house. It was a cartoon.
Oh.
They would drive by with the trucks like the
No,
exterminator
I don't
trucks
remember that one. No.
and spray, and it would exterminate the snow.
You're on your own. I don't remember that one.
Is that like back when they first invented cartoons? Like
Ha ha ha.
No, it was
Like
way
animated?
way before that.
Yeah.
was
right.
it? Was it?
Yeah.
You-
Cave
oh,
paintings.
yeah, where you had to run past the cave wall really fast, and it looked like they were moving.
Holidays coming up.
You know, it's like a flip book.
Yeah,
Halloween.
You know what?
It's
There's a
almost here.
station in Springfield playing Christmas music.
Tomorrow is
No,
Halloween.
there's a station playing
You
Christmas
got to
music
move
already.
the microwave
Christmas
oven.
music. Oh
I
yeah.
totally don't like that.
Where you got Christmas? We got all our Christmas stuff out.
Pre-Halloween Christmas is really offensive. You want to be offended? That's offensive.
Chestnuts roasting on an open
I'm gonna just throw this.
All right, since we're talking about estrogen boosting, how about this? Walnuts roasting on an open fire.
There you go. Dried fruit,
Garlic nipping at your nose.
Breath. Peaches
Well, it does. It
Peaches
nips
and
at your
strawberries.
it nips at your nose too. Garlic does.
and the soy. White black beans. I don't know.
Peaches, strawberries.
Estrogen.
Oh my goodness!
For you.
Come on now,
That's
you're
terrible.
embarrassing yourself.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play that back on a YouTube.
It was beautiful.
I
really.
suggest
You know, I could
Voices of
probably-
Angels, I think.
Let's see if we can do that here.
Angels. Oh yeah. It's really happening on the airwaves now. People are just now being offended. The fact that we had sung it and then they have to hear it just
Oh, yeah,
seconds
it's beautiful.
later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now they've heard it. They're polluted. They're scarred.
Yep.
They're going back to so far away from me.
I love Christmas music now. I didn't like it when I was younger because it just kind of, I don't know, it gave me a weird eerie feeling inside, you know, like, I don't
Eerie
know.
feeling.
It was weird. I was a weird child, okay?
Can't wait to see the results of your testosterone boosting
Thank you.
superfood.
I'll keep
Your super
the
drink.
faith. I do want some beet juice and some watermelon, but watermelon.
You didn't get that joke. I was like, here you go.
I didn't because I don't get that.
These are beets.
Oh, well, see, you had
The
to
brand.
educate me. It fell flat on my
It did.
non-knowledgeable ears.
It did.
Yeah.
Those are beets.
You don't use the ear things when you're talking on the phone?
See, you call it ear things, but
I don't, because I don't use them either. All I know of them is ear things.
Sucker. I don't use anything except pick up the phone and dial. That's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, I have to have the ear things all the
I
time.
usually
So
hit
change the
speaker.
battery out.
Oh yeah, man. You got to change the battery. This
You
is,
got one of the few
How many
phones that
batteries you
actually
got in your
has a
pocket right now?
removable
I
battery.
have got 3 batteries in my pocket and 1 in the phone.
It's almost like you talk a
2
lot
more
or
at
something.
home. No, it's just that my batteries die fast. Die hard.
Oh, so
Die
that's
hard
that's
batteries.
Die hard. They die hard.
They do.
Die hard. What a dumb name for a battery.
Because when your batteries die,
Yippee-ki-yay.
it's hard.
Just saying.
Should be live well,
Yeah.
not die hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
I hate that name.
Live Free, Die Hard was
That's a
actually
good movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Watched
The
it.
tower one.
As long as we're talking about the tower.
That was the first
Yeah.
Die Hard.
My male member.
Okay.
gonna get some-
Whoa! Put the brakes on. I don't have a sound effect for
Thank
that.
you,
I need
ladies
to
and
get-
Pump
gentlemen.
the brakes on that one, right?
Hang on a second. Hang on a
Thank
second.
you. Thank you.
Oh, it's 10 till. It's time for us to go.
2 shows
First to
nightly.
go.
Jesus.
On this,
Yes.
on this note, run the
That
morning
was,
drive.
That road was
off
taking
the
a sharp
road.
turn
Oh,
for
my.
the worst.
Make sure you don't drink out of plastic.
Now, this song we can play because
It's not copyrighted.
it is copyrighted to me.
Oh,
So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the morning drive today. We'll be back on tomorrow, same time, Monday, same time, same channel. Be sure and tune in next for the Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster. I don't know if Pastor Matt will be there. It's up to Rooster,
let's find out.
but he's got a guest, and plus we're going to be watching a short video that was pre-recorded. So, and followed by, of course, the happy hour with Dr. Paul and his wife, Nancy. So until then, my friends, God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
Johnny Brewster.
And this has been The Morning Drive.
Oh. Whoops, what did I do? Oh. I guess I need to take my mask off.